Let's go ahead and look at what we got down there. All right. Let's get our banner off of here. I love StreamYard. It's really nice. All right. So this is what I got. And I just happened to open the Sam's Bead box, or the Sam's Bead Shop app, and I saw all these lovely beads, and I hadn't even opened my box yet, and I just bought a bunch of them, not knowing that they were the the extras from the box. But okay, so I'll just have double and triple of a lot of these. But are you guys jealous of my candies? Those are mine. Don't come try to take them. I'm telling you. So I definitely went and bought a bunch of extras already. I don't remember the last time I did that. I'm in love already. I know a lot of people don't like orange and yellow. It's my jam. It is my jam. That is a lot of beads, you guys. Are we? Okay, look. A nice little bead mix here. So cute. Oh my gosh. Lots of colors here. I'm not a huge turquoise fan, but when it's mixed with like oranges and yellows, I kind of like it, and red sometimes too. So let's look. First one is Check Glass Melon Sunrise Mix in a 10.5. Those are pretty. Then we've got our Check Glass Squares, Pink Opal. That's a big strand too. Pink Opal is a cute choice in here. Kind of like brightens it up a little bit. All right. And then we've got our drugs. Look at these little guys. You have to tell me down in the comments what your favorite bead is when you see it. We get a lot of those. Then we get Gila Waters drops. Okay, those are unique. Those are very chunky too. I like those a lot. Yeah. And then we have a table cut oval. So what is this? Seafoam crystal. So that might be this one. That's really pretty. I do love a table cut. We love table cut. Brio Drop Orange Turquoise. Okay, so this is the one that Rachel was mentioning the other day when I did a live stream with her. And I think these are the same orange ones that I got from them. Take a look. They are. So they used them in a mix, but I also got 2 strands because I just was obsessed with them when I saw. So that's handy for me. I'd like to have some more of the blue ones too. I like that mix. Okay. Amazonite faceted rondelle. These are little babies. Little tiny guys. Very useful though. Orange Adventurine faceted round. Here we go. Let's see the Fire Polish Rondelle Sassy 60s mix. Okay, look at this. Look at these bright oranges and yellows. I love those. I really love that two-tone. It's really nice. I like the crystal mixed in with that yellow. It's really nice. Hematite Wavy. He, those are nice and heavy. Then we have Bicone Turquoise Luster. Definitely some shimmer on these. If you can see that light play coming off the beads. Yes. And we have a daisy, yellow, blue. When I saw these, I just thought that was so cute. I don't even want to take these off the strand, if I'm being honest. Same with these, the barrel and saucer. I just think those look so good together. You know, like, I know a lot of people are like, just do something different with them, but I just really like that. And then we have a metallic rainbow mix, 6mm melon. That is definitely metallic. There's like, it's a very soft finish, not too shiny. Then we have flower petals, teal shimmer. What are those at? Check glass, flower power. Oh, flower power, not flower petal. Excuse me. I read incorrectly. Look at those. Teal shimmer. Love those. Let's go. Is it chalcedony or chalcedony? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Marigold yellow. This is a beautiful, beautiful piece. Oh my gosh, she is so pretty. Oh my gosh, hi Patty. Welcome in. A table cut freeform diamond. Okay. Yeah, see, I didn't order these because I was like, maybe I wouldn't like those. Yeah, that was a mistake. I'm gonna have to go and order some more. These are really, really pretty. These are so pretty. Ugh, I hate that. All right, we got a Starburst Oval, Marigold Opal mix. Very pretty. I'm loving all the yellows in this one. And they all go together. And I also was like, man, I should have been born in the 70s. 70s was my favorite, but I'm liking the 60s mix too. And these are just stinking so precious. I love those. All of the statement beads in this one are, are a hit. The only bead that is like not my favorite are these, just because they're pink, and pink's not really my jam, but we'll find a use for those. Look at these. Okay. We've got Retro Drop Walnut 2-piece set. I think I ordered some more of these too. I did not even know all this stuff was in the box. I've been out of it this week. I have not been watching a lot of videos, just haven't had the time to do so. But when I saw all of the things on their app, I was like, well, that's amazing. I'm gonna have to get this. I am so lucky because now I get to play and do whatever I want with these, and then just put those other ones in my stash, because I have a hoarding problem when it comes to beads. We have a really nice pendant here. Those are so sweet, as well as this these chandelier components, and these links. Oh, I love those links. All right. So what should we do? Should we do earrings, bracelet? Kind of feeling one or the other when it comes to those. Let me see. Maybe I can start a poll. All right, so let me start a poll here. We'll start the poll. So if you open up the chat, you can make a poll. You can make a choice on the poll, and I'll close it out in about 30 seconds or so. I love YouTube lives. I get to interact with you just right here, right now. I always love reading your comments. Sometimes I don't have time to reply to all of them, which is unfortunate because I really do appreciate every single comment. It's just, I work so much. It's kind of insane. So we've got one for bracelet right now. If you are team earrings, be sure to make a vote. Make a vote. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Blessed and Beautiful. I love your channel. All right, 20 more seconds, you guys. We only have one vote, and it says bracelet. Well, I thought I would go live because why not? I can typically only go live Friday or Saturday, but I never want to go live when other people are, so just make sure no one else is live, and then I'll go live. If you have a chance, go ahead and just thumbs up the video so that other people can see it. And it looks like we're going with bracelets. Okay, so we have to have a statement bead for sure. I really want to use one of these. Have to. And then some, ooh. Let me see. Maybe I won't cut up that. We definitely have to have some of these beautiful aqua beads. I kind of like the idea of doing 2 flowers. Maybe not. Oh, this would really play really nicely. Looks like we're doing bracelets, you guys. That's okay. I like bracelets. All right. So maybe we need to add one more color, and I'm thinking, oh, what about that? Because I do want there to be some breakup. These are really pretty too. How did this happen? Got them. We'll probably make a dangle with one of these. And kind of like, I love these yellow. Oh, wish I had more. Okay. Well, I'm going to move these out to the outskirts, so to speak. And we have this really nice seed bead mix that we can use. Move this off. I'll probably only use one of these. I love these. All right. So what we can start doing, and I'm going to do mixed metals here. I like mixing gold with brass. So that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. Let me get my candies out of the way. So I know this looks like a hot mess, but what do you guys think? I really want to focus on this bead right here. So let's do simple loops on this. And I want to use some of the links as well. Like maybe 3 links, but since they are not, like they don't have an opening, I'm gonna have to make beaded kind of links to link them together, and then maybe we do dangles off of that. Maybe that's too much. We'll see how the balance looks. All right, look at that. She's so cute. She's so cute. She's so cute. All right. With this, we could start adding our little links, and I was thinking maybe 3 links, kind of like that. But do we have any like micro beads? Only the pink. Do I want to bring in a little touch of pink? Or do I want to find, oh, we could do, kind of bothers me. It's a little bit off. Let's see. We could do jump rings. Let's see what kind of jump rings we have. I want them to be small, though. I want them to detract. Ooh, look at those little teeny guys. Okay, I think we'll do these. That's a perfect match in color. So this was like these are so useful because this is like a mixed pack from, I think, Bargain Bee Box. And I didn't think that they would be this handy, but they sure are. So I'm going to take 2 of these just to make our 3-link chain, and then we'll probably connect the rest with beads. So these are like 4 millimeters, and they are just so cute. I just really didn't want to add in another color. I kind of like these 3 colors as they are. Now, if you wanted to have other colors, by all means, do that. Did you guys like this box this month? I love it. I found the bargain bead box this month is a little challenging for me because I normally like bright and bold colors. How do you guys feel about the bargain bead box this month? Definitely, if you're new to these live streams, go ahead and enter the chat. We'd love to hear from you, especially if you've never said hello before. Tonight's the night. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and just attach these, see what we're looking like. And I'm going to have to get a clasp, but we'll worry about that later. Because I believe I want the flower to be where the clasp is. So there's a lot of options here. Since the shape is so nice, I kind of want to leave it. But we'll see. We'll see if we're feeling kind of crazy. And then we could do stringing on this if we wanted to. Maybe we don't need another statement bead there. Kind of like, ooh, is this competing though? Should we do another like 3-link chain? That could be cool too. But I mean, the beads are so nice. Kind of want to just use the beads. So we'll get into these hematite beads. Yeah, those wood cutouts are so cute for sure. The bead box, the bargain bead box this month is super sparkly, super sparkly. So what do you guys think about putting dangles off of these diamonds? I kind of just like them how they are, but there's definitely an opportunity there if we wanted to. We could even probably put beads. Ooh. We could probably put beads in there. That looks kind of cute. Okay, yeah. What about a double strand connecting to the links? Yeah, we could do that too. Let's see if I can make this work. I'm going to get my smaller pliers out. Just making a simple loop. Let's get a link and see. I have an idea, but I don't know if it'll work in execution. That's like the funny part about these lives, you know? Oh my goodness. Is it going to work? So what I'm doing is just kind of making a simple loop on this diamond, and we'll see if we can get it to work. But what I want to do is kind of like cage the bead, so to speak. You can kind of see that. Oh my goodness, I think it's almost there. Let's see. Oh man, you guys. Look. Made a little caged bead. Okay, that's cute. That's cute. Hi, Danielle. Look at that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. It's a little off. It's a little off-centered, but I'm wondering if I'm wondering if I care. I don't know if I care. Normally those things really bother me, but I don't know if I care. Let's see what it looks like with some jump rings. See if it makes it weirder. See if it makes it weirder. Because like I kind of like the bead in there so much that it like doesn't bother me. We'll see. Let's make another one just in case. Okay, we got one for it. We're not bothered. We're not bothered. I don't think we're bothered. Normally I'm crazy when it comes to that. I made this one just a little bit bigger just to see. This is all about the lives, you know, trial and error kind of thing. We'll see what she looks like. All right, so I put the diamond on, and then what I do is I'm going to flip it around and add the other side. Oops. You just kind of flip it in there. All right. Okay. And then, okay, so I made it a little bit bigger, and now let's connect them to see if I care if it looks off. This will be the test. We could actually just make some earrings with these two, though, if we don't like it. Look how cute! I kind of like it. I kind of... Okay, I didn't mean to scream. I didn't mean to scream at you guys. This is alive. Like, I need to kind of tone it down, you know? I kind of love it. I think I'm going to go for that. Because then I can introduce a different color if I want. And it's not, like, so separated. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. I'm too excited. I am too excited. I just had a very, very stressful week, and then like I had all these beads to play with this weekend, and I finally have like a little bit of time, so I'm just, you know, living my best, so to speak. Living my best. Oh my gosh, it's Colleen and Danielle. Let's put this last one in a link. I love it. I think it's so cute. I love this box so much, though. Jeez. Like, this box cannot do wrong, in my opinion. I was telling everybody that my favorite Sam's bead boxes are the citrus one, Danielle's one, and this one. Because I think like the common theme with those is that they all use like very bright colors. Danielle's, the one that she did, like the focal beads in there were so stinking cool too. It was just like you couldn't lose with that one. You could not lose. She's also very, very talented with color though. So, okay, now we have some choices. We've got a lot of interest going on. I really like this yellow. I like the idea of yellow, but I just don't know if it works for the balance. So, do we take, oh, maybe we take a melon. Oh my gosh, do you guys like peeps? That's funny. That's funny. Do you like your peeps stale or fresh? I've asked this before, but I'm still going to judge depending on what you answer. Do you like your peeps stale or fresh? We will be starting a poll. All right. How do you like your peeps? Stale or fresh? And don't make me mad, okay? There is a wrong answer. There is a wrong answer. There is a wrong answer. Yes. Yes. Okay, so the last time I remember I think the last time I did get extras was Danielle's box because I got like 5 of those like really cool like glass lampwork beads. Go ahead and vote, y'all. Oh, it's close. It's close. It's close. What is happening? No, no, no. Oh, let me see if I can get some soft flex. I think I'm going to get some of the turquoise. Y'all, it's so close. Colleen says she likes some crunchy. Wild. Wild woman. Wild. How y'all out here eating stale peeps? You know what? Live a little bit. You deserve fresh. Only the best. Okay? Let's not do this. Don't they have like stuffed peeps now? That's wrong. That's wrong. We don't do that. Absolutely not. Like peeps with like sauce and I don't know what they have inside them. Why would you stuff a peep? They have pumpkin spice peeps. Peeps are a year-round deal now, I guess. I remember, when they were just Easter only. The good simple days. Cindy, you're skewing the data, okay? Cindy's out here skewing the data. I'm going to take that one off. Okay, so we're going to end it right here. And the winner is stale peeps, but you guys are mad people. That's wild. Frankie, Big Frank, my mother, she loves a stale peep. I am team fresh. I'm team fresh, okay? Cindy, I'm just playing with you. But don't be out here skewing the data for stale because that's wrong, y'all. Colleen, I got my eye on you, okay? All right. Okay, let's start this debate. What's the best Easter candy? Easter time only. And there is a right answer. I'm telling you. Colleen, you said you'd be okay. Hold on. Let me show you my hands, okay? Because you have to see them. You said that you would be okay with a peep stuffed with jelly beans? Jail. Okay. Colleen, what type of Cadbury egg, though? This is very important. The mini chocolate ones with the candy coating or the ones that are like huge and filled with like juice? I hope y'all get some Easter candy this year. You guys deserve it. Ah, Colleen, so close. Danielle said Cadbury. Jelly beans, except for the licorice. Did they make licorice jelly beans? Oh, jail. Can't believe I'm having this conversation. Oh, Danielle. Yo, you're big brain. That is meta. You're like, hey, it's real egg. You know what? I love that. Continue to do that. Yes. You know what? Because my kid's only 3, I'm gonna start doing some of this. I ain't above all that. Especially if I like it. I am not above. Let's see. This is kind of a statement. Do we like the orange there? Maybe we want more blue? Okay. If you don't like Easter candy, what kind of candy do you like? Heavenly hash eggs. What is a heavenly hash egg? I love the bird's nests. This is how old inside I am. I love the bird's nest chocolates. I kind of like these. They do be looking kind of real, though. They do be looking kind of like a real egg. Because I mean, they went in and said, like, you know what, we're gonna make a different color. It's kind of gross, but they taste so good. They do. Now, is this orange too off for me? It's a little off. Okay. We tried it. Do we want dangles? I think we do. I'll have to figure out a way to do these. So let's get some head pins. I'm about to start a fight in these comments. Zittners. Okay, put it on the list. I think I'm telling you this, my favorite candy, hands down, for Easter are Cadbury eggs, but not the ones that actually look like eggs inside. I like the chocolate ones with the crunchy coating. I look forward to it every year. I always buy myself one bag, and I try to make it last as long as possible. But you know how that goes. I also love Peeps, but I like them fresh. Heavenly Hash is chocolate covered marshmallows with an almond inside. Oh, I have not heard of that. Is it regional or am I tripping? Like, I don't get out that much. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's so cool. Oh, look, we're networking here, you know? Hey, if you guys don't like your Cadbury, if you don't like your Cadbury crunchy eggs, give them to me, all right? Licorice jelly beans, give them to Jenny. Jenny. Hello, Quitting Time. Favorite Easter candy is the Cherry Mountain Bars by the Brown and Haley Candy Company. Now, what is a Cherry Mountain Bar? I'm learning so much. Have I lived a sheltered life, y'all? Look, I was about to jump through the screen if y'all was gonna say some good and plenty. All right? That's where I draw the stinking line. Then we're not gonna fight. We're not doing that. We are not playing that. Cherry nougat with a chocolate coating. Okay. I'm gonna have to look for these. I really have not seen these. How are we liking our little fringe? I always have to have a little bit of a fringe. It's doing too much, but I just like it. This is a good question, you guys. I keep seeing videos about these Dubai chocolate bars, like the ones with like the green grass on the inside. Okay. Cindy's keeping it classic. Okay, chocolate bunny. Hollow or solid? This is a very important question. Hi, Tina. She loves Peeps, bunnies, and chicks, and Reese's eggs. Okay. Here's a hot question. When we're talking about Reese's shapes, what is the best Reese's shape? What's the best Reese's shape? The Dubai chocolate bars like pistachio? Which sounds really, really stinking good to me, in my opinion. But I don't know. I don't know. Uh, y'all like all of the shapes? You like a Reese's, you like the Reese's little cups like this size better than the flat Reese cups? Are we serious? Are we serious? We're not serious. You like the tree better than the pumpkin? Do you like the pumpkin better than the egg? There's so many shapes. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, I haven't had C's. I've seen it though. I'm aware. Just haven't had it. In West Virginia, there is a chocolate company called Hall's Chocolate, Holls. And so when I'm feeling fancy, that's where I'll get chocolate from. They are super good. You wouldn't think old country town would have some chocolate, but they do. Okay, Patty. Yep. I like the egg. I don't like the tree. It's too pointy. It gets a little dry up in them points. You know what I mean? So I'm not for that. I I kind of love this. Oh my god. Oh my god. Do we need a little bit more blue on the end? What do we have? Ooh, I'm using all my good beads with this. Oh well. Oh well. We do need some of these guys. Oh my gosh. Jenny used to work for C's? We're making connections, y'all. Jenny, where can I get that discount? Well, I lived in Charleston, but I believe, yeah, the Hall's Chocolate Company was just, I think, an hour or so away from Charleston. Look at this. She's got a little mohawk. I love it. I love it. Okay, let's see how long it is though. I might be in trouble here with the length. Okay, I'm gonna have to have a small clasp. She's got a little mohawk. I love her. So let's go ahead and do this. Cool. Hey, another West Virginian here. We find each other wherever we go, sounds like. Are you Team WVU or Team Marshall? There is a wrong answer. There is a wrong answer. Because I went to school at one of them, so. We are magical crimping here. Let's make sure. I kind of wanted these to be a little bit tight, but maybe that's a little too tight. I got a little carried away. Okay, WVU. Yes, that's where I went to college. That is where I went to college. Okay, see, now you're back. You're back. You're back. You're not skewing the data. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. If you guys don't know, I like to just joke around in these lives. It's kind of like with all my other videos, it's kind of like I try to make them pretty polished. Not polished in terms of like I'm a PhD on beads or anything, but like a lot of times you guys are there for one reason, that's to get a tutorial, so that's cool. But with the lives, it's kind of like we're just hanging out, so you kind of see my weirdo personality a little bit more. Right. I know Danielle and Colleen have heard my car crash story this week. I don't think I told anybody else the car crash story, which was wild, by the way. Ooh, we got a big lobster. We got a big lobster. And I think I need a thick, yeah, thick boy. Maybe not, maybe not, maybe not, maybe not. Bit into a coffee, what, C's chocolate? Hell yeah. No, no, that's not it at all. I would just like to share because I'm a storyteller, and so me texting it to Colleen and Danielle probably didn't do it justice. Yes, there was a car crash this week. Like, okay, so we'll start it off by saying, my troop, my old troop, he's not my troop anymore, but my old troop was like, "Yo, you have to try this burrito place," and he's hyping it up, and he's like, "Dude, we have to," because he's in between classes, right? He's in between classes right now. We're teachers, if you didn't know that. So we're in between classes, which never happens. And we had one 4-day week to get down to this burrito place, which I love a good burrito. Okay. And my troop was like, okay. And I was like, all right, yo, like I'll get this burrito. Just go, I'll pay for it. I'll pay for yours. Just go down and get it, because like it was like, I don't know, 25 minutes away. And I was like, look, I got shit to do. Excuse my language. And he's like, no, ma'am, you have to eat it fresh. And I was like, God, why? So he finally convinced me to get in his car. We took another sergeant with us. And I'm not trying to, if he says I have to have it fresh, I'll go and eat it fresh. So I was like, okay, well, I should be working, but I'll take this 25-minute drive over to, to get this burrito. Look at that. Hold on. We gotta take a bracelet break. Look at her. Oh, look. I love that. I don't know. I'm not trying to toot my own horn. I just think these beads in this box are really good. Look at that. Oh, a little daisy. We've got our little caged beads here. It's got a lot of texture, a lot going on. Well, we'll see. So anyway, we hop in his car. He's driving. I'm in the back just reading up on some things I need to prep for. And excuse me for being off screen. I cannot do a bracelet on screen. It just is not possible. Look at that. Look at it. It's so cute. It's so cute. Anyway, so we're in the car, and he like slams on his brakes, and I was like, what? Because I'm reading in the back. And he's like, we got to get out. And I'm like, why? Like, I didn't even know what was going on. I saw that there was a lot of traffic, and there was a car crash. Well, it wasn't a crash because the car crashed itself. It didn't hit anyone else, thank goodness. So we jump out. This car literally is on its roof, and there's one civilian out there, and she's just like, she did not know what to do. And so we were like, just call 911, whatever. And we're trying to get these doors open. And if anyone's had medical training, it's like kind of iffy on whether or not you want to move somebody. But if they are already moving and you want to kind of get them out of the car, because it's upside down, and I didn't know if this thing was going to explode or whatever. But anyway, so the two people that I was with, they were trying to get the doors open and stuff, and then we were trying to stop this bleeding on this lady's arm because she got like real messed up. It looked like hamburger meat. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's a lot of glass and everything. And so like we were trying to find things to like wrap it with to just stop it from oozing, because I didn't know if she had some injuries underneath. Like I didn't know how much blood that she was losing. So then what was funny is that finally when the police showed up, dude, I'm in there. I don't have gloves on or anything. I'm like trying to wrap this thing. And I just looked at my hands. I just saw that I didn't have any cuts or anything on my hands. And I was making sure not to touch any of the glass. So I did get some like blood on my hands or whatever. But this cop, he just came and like rolled out his first aid kit. It was like in a little bag, like that. It was just that big. It wasn't even, he was like, looks like y'all got this. Hey. And he like rolled it over towards me. And I was like, yeah, I guess I got it. I don't know, like you're an actual first responder. But sure, like I'll try my best. So anyway, like we packed it up or whatever. The firefighters finally came and then, we kind of handed it off to them, the professionals. So it was wild. And then I was like, damn, because that whole morning I had fasted because I've been trying to watch my weight. Um, I fasted that morning. And so when I finally got to the burrito place, I wasn't even hungry anymore because I was just like, I had blood all over myself and, all that. So I took it to go. It wasn't that great, and, yeah. I got the burrito, and then I was just like, I was calm in the moment, like, we're kinda trained to be calm under pressure, but then, after the adrenaline settles down, have you guys ever had that where it just, like, your body just starts kinda, like, shaking a little bit? That happened about, like, 45 minutes to an hour later after the incident, so, it wasn't great, but you know what? I said we would have a do-over at one point, and, maybe when he's done teaching, but these are very, very serious questions we need to ask because the burrito was the goal. Oh, so but the crazy part. So when I was out there, we were out there like packing this wound, right? Like hands bloody and all this stuff. And this guy comes up and he's just like, "Hey," and he starts bent down beside me. Like, keep in mind, I'm on the ground because the car is flipped over. We couldn't get her out of the compressed window because the window was only like it was probably like 12 to 14 inches at that point. So we couldn't get her out, but her arm was sticking out. And so we were just making sure, not like all the blood wasn't coming out or whatever. And so she freaking he bends down and he's like crouching beside me, like not helping whatsoever. But he's like, "Hey, did you know that she was being chased? Yo, she said her boyfriend was chasing her." And I was like, "Sir, this is my hand, sir. I need you to stand back. I don't care her origin story at this point. Okay, I don't care what kind of drama she's in. I'm just trying to make her not die." So it was kind of funny, but we had to get him to kind of stand back or whatever. But he apparently the whole story was they carjacked this person, another person, carjacked somebody, and then sped off. They were going so fast they hit a curb, flipped, and then the guy that was driving jumped out of the car and just fled into the neighboring, neighborhood or whatever. It was like a gated community, and, he broke into somebody's house and called for a ride and escaped. What kind of crap? Yo, on, like, 11 a.m. on a Wednesday. Look, I'm just trying to survive at that point. I'm not trying to carjack somebody on 11 a.m. on a Wednesday. Jeez. But, we live very different lives, I guess. I don't know. I was just trying to get a burrito. A burrito. It's kind of a crazy story. Anyway, the next day I had to call my nurse. We're assigned, well, we can't call them directly, but we have to leave a message for them. And I called them and I was like, "Hey, can I get like HIV, hepatitis, all those tests, right? Just because bloodborne pathogens or whatever." They put a picture into my nurse, or not a picture. They put a message into my nurse, and she calls me like 2 hours later, and she's like, You responded to a car accident?" And I was like, "Yes." She's like, "Well, you're not a first responder." And I was like, "I know." She was like, "Well, why did you respond?" And I go, because it happened right in front of us, and the lady was, like, bleeding out." I don't know, dude, she was giving me the 3rd degree. I was like, "Alright, alright, 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 right. It already happened, okay? Okay? It already happened. Are you going to give me the test or not?" Like, do I have to guess, whether or not I was infected with some sort of stuff? Anyway, I thought that was kinda funny too. She was like, "Well, I just don't know why you would do that." And I was like, "Well, it already happened. So can we go from here?" Like, well, you know what? the silver lining here was that they didn't hit anyone else. So that was really, really good. But here we go. Let's make one pair of earrings before we leave. I don't want to take up too much of your time, you know? It's very valuable. But I just don't think I'm finished with this box. I kind of like the idea of using one link here. I'm going to have to get a lot more of these links up for sure. I love this yellow. It is just so good. The yellow is so good. I just saw this. Again, it's so good. What are you guys thinking for earrings? I wish I was as good at earrings as like Danielle and Colleen are. I am so simple when it comes to earrings, and I even like big earrings. I'm just like, I don't know, stack it. It was quite a Wednesday, and the rest of the week was still crazy. I love this yellow too. This is different. This is more of a like pure yellow, not gold. We could soft flex this. I like the bright colors in here. Maybe we'll just do one to kind of show how to do it. We could pick colors, but I kind of like the idea of a mix. So I'm just going to get a bunch of these, probably like 2.5, 3 inches worth. Let's see. I love a good seed bead moment. So I bought the 8Os of this mix not knowing that they had some in the box, but these were 11Os, so I'm glad I got the 8Os. I think 8Os are really good for stringers. 11Os is like the perfect size for bead weavers, in my opinion. Although I know a lot of bead weavers who love their 15s, but 15s are just not, they're not feasible for a lot of people, especially, I mean, like if you have any sort of troubles with your eye, your vision, stringing 15s is like, it's a version of hell. It is. So I only use those on a good vision day. But they look so good in pieces. It is hard to deny that. And we'll only do one of these earrings. That won't make you suffer through the entire thing. So what I'm trying to do here is get enough on here to suspend a drop through. It looks like a little egg, if I'm being honest. So I think this is about enough. And I'm going to cut a little bit off, give myself some room to work with. I am going to be wasting a little bit. That's okay. As long as the earring turns out dope, that's all I want. So I have a whole drawer of 15s. I was big into bead weaving for a long time. But they also don't even come in like all the cool colors either because they're just so small. Oh, look at that. Can we make this work? We could do a flower. The flower could be cute too. Wonder if we have, I kind of like the flower. Let's see if we have any chain. I'll have to find some gold chain. Or we can make our own with jump rings. So what I did, I just put both strands of the soft flex up through the same way and then folded one strand back. And let's do a magical crimp. Make sure you're not crimping any of your seed beads in there. Although it would be fine because it would just break off, but we don't want a gap. Okay. Got a nice little piece to work with there. Okay, so what we have now is we have a loop that we are going to suspend an ear wire as well as our little flower because I think it's just so cute. This is very Easter. I'm pretty sure I'll be wearing these for Easter. So let's see if we have any pieces of chain laying around. 1 second. I have a whole thing of small chain. So let's just see something with a decent loop on it. And I think this is perfect. We're probably going to do 3 links because we're going to attach it with the jump ring. Okay, so we'll see how that works. Move that off to the side. What we have to do now is put this on a head pin. Small loop. Let's not overwhelm it with size. Dude, I am all thumbs today. All right. So we may have to take the link off. We'll see. Yeah, we definitely will. Let's see if we can get a bigger jump ring. So we have 2 links, and we'll just see how this lays. That's so cute. Look at her. She's so cute. And then let's find a little ear wire. Okay. So we've created our little Easter cutie. And because this is just hanging on a head pin, just make sure that you turn it the way that you want your bead to lay. And there she is. Look at her. She is very Easter. That wasn't the intent of this box. This is a Sassy 60s box, but here we go. We've made something for Easter. Kind of mimics the little egg shape, but then we have the little spring flower in there. So there you go. All right, all right. All right, so I've kept you long enough. I've kept you 6 minutes over the intended time. So I hope everybody has a beautiful holiday weekend if you celebrate. If not, just go get some of that discounted candy on Monday. You know what I mean? That's when I hit up the shop for real, for real. So, you know, take your wins where you can. If you are not celebrating, then go ahead and just have a wonderful weekend as well and enjoy yourself. I hope everybody is staying safe and well. I hope to talk to you guys soon, and I will have some more videos out for you very shortly. I hope you have a good weekend. All right, bye.